Currently driving the Chrysler 200. This is a 2016. And here's a dash right here. It's not bad. It has this little slide out key. I have this over here. Pretty deep dash. Items. This is a rental I have, and it doesn't have too many miles on it. So pretty loaded. I like how the center console is. This is where your hand. This is the volume right here, fan and AC, and this is what you want to be able to do here. Drive. You have a park button as well. Everything was in the instruments. My review of it so far, having this rental, its transmission is really iffy. It has some kind of confusion when it tries to change gears. You're not even pushing on the gas, and then it just has some confusion. It's not all the time, but it's very often. I don't know if this is this rental car or this the way its transmission is, but for 2016 with low mileage, it comes as a surprise to me. Another thing is with the Bluetooth, I was streaming some music off the phone, and definitely was lagging several times. It was speeding up the music and such. Music, the speakers are okay, they're decent. There's some rattling noise coming from the other end right there on the passenger side. Driving dynamics, pretty comfortable. Actually, it's a very comfortable car, very quiet. So, I mean, if you want comfort and quietness, it definitely has that. In terms of reliability, I don't think the reliability is there yet. I think Consumer Reports has rated it one of the worst, including Fiat, in terms of reliability. Gas mileage, I'm averaging about 24.7 miles per gallon. And I've been going pretty easy on it. I haven't been really, pushing the gas too hard. So gas mileage is decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. So the cons is the transmission. It might be this specific, rental. I think is several of these that have issues with transmission that Consumer Reports has stated, and also several other reviewers that have this car have stated as well. So very iffy on the transmission. Bluetooth, I haven't researched it on seeing if other people have the same issue, but I do have the issue with the Bluetooth streaming the music incorrectly, or speeding it up. Have disconnected the Bluetooth, disconnected the paired device, you name it, the music, paused it, etc., etc. Still same issue. So those are the cons so far. The pros is a very comfortable car, quite quiet inside the cabin, and I think they changed that for the 2016 Camry. The 14 and 13s and all that had had a lot of cabin noise inside of it, and it wasn't that comfortable as I would expect from a Camry. Another pro for this car is where everything is located. Is basically hands or arm distance away from you. And it has that little angle right here where your hand goes. Beautifully placed. Very easy to utilize the fan, utilize the sound for the music. Everything is placed very aerodynamically. What else can I be able to talk about this? Other than that, I mean, the comfort in the back seat is decent. You're not gonna get the most room compared to the Camry and Honda Accord. Comfort in the back is, I want to say, give it a 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Comfort is not bad. Trunk size is pretty decent as well. Let's see what else. The the way to use the fan and all that is not that intuitive. It's not that easy. You have to go into the function here, click on climate. Let's go ahead and do that. We click on climate, and then you have all these different buttons, and then if you want to put the temperature, you got to click on the temperature here, and then you can be able to do it from there. It's decent. It's not bad. See, this feels okay. Overall, it's a decent car. It's not bad. In terms of its starting point. Now, further issues I think that you may have with this car, it may be a concern. You may want to have a pretty good extended warranty, but even with the warranty, you're gonna have to take it to the shop or to the dealership quite often, and that's time taken away from you. So you have to weigh that in and factor that in. Other than that, I like the speedometer right here. There's like a blue tint or light tint that comes on. Very nice. The gas mileage on the right and everything. You have ability to switch in between everything. You have a vehicle information, oil, fuel economy, trip, etc., etc. That's about it. If you guys have any questions on the car, please post them below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have on the driving experience. In terms of handling, the car handles pretty well. You don't get that much body roll within the car, but that just differs on what car you're driving and comparing it to. In terms of the Honda Accord, you get more of a driver's experience. With this car, you get a little bit of that, but in terms of when you're turning or moving the wheel, the accuracy of it is not bad, but kind of feels like a Nissan Altima, where you don't get the full feeling of it like an Accord. And if you guys have test driven the Accord, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, well, this slowly put the brake on it. This jittered right there. So again, the transmission has quite a bit of issues. So that's one thing to notate, guys. Please, review this. Look at other reviews online for this car. I'm pretty sure the transmission is kind of iffy, and I think Consumer Reports has definitely stated that within their reports. Anyways, again, any questions, please post them below. Thanks.